Number 1, we got Lima taking on Light. Oh, and look at that pose. Blue steel, baby, let's get it going.
All right, going on to SBF. What do you think about this stage, Last?
I actually think this is pretty neutral for the two players. Like, neither one of them got too big of an advantage out of the beginning, and I think that's usually how game ones go with the bans. Both players going to be very capable of getting their stuff on this stage. As we see Light getting the first bit of his stuff, double up air, trying to catch the up tilt as Lima falls past the ledge, but instead it's just going to be a quick reset and a couple lasers to unstale some moves.
So indeed, the laser will be completely efficient here. It will be a good tool for Light, as you say, to refresh all his tools to kill, because right now he'll go for one move, like just this one hashtag into back air could be enough to get a kill at this point. Lima still have to find his footing into this game.
And Lima has yet to find any footing until that foot hits with Light's jaw, that back air being the first hit that he'd gotten in quite some time. Light now fighting back, though. A quick dash attack puts Lima in the corner, and the corner is a very difficult place to fight out of against Light for that exact reason. You see those mixed up bears on shield. You got to be really careful where you angle that shield, or you're going to get poked, you're going to die. But speaking of pokes that might lead to death, Lima gets a quick little hit of the ABK, now keeping Light stuck on this platform, but the shine comes out in time, and he gets into position for a down smash for the first stock.
Yeah, you could see the pressure building up on Lima little by little, forcing him to make a mistake here on his positioning on the ledge, and obviously Light will jump on it here with a good down smash, taking the lead here, and already chipping at the second stop of Lima.
87 on him means that we're not in the real danger zone yet. You got to be real careful once you get up above 120 as Bayonetta, because then she really, really struggles to kill. We saw it in the Sonic set to qualify for this part of bracket, where Sonic's lived all the way up to 250, and Light was going to be fine until he took that hair-formed fist to the face.
One F smash was enough for Lima to even the odds again, and quite surprisingly, I think that was the first advantage phase he had since the beginning of this game. Am I wrong? No, I think it was.
It's pretty close to it, because most of the rest of the hits that Lima's been getting are just like ones and twos. Nothing much, nothing real, but we could be seeing something real here. Got to get out of the corner. Quick jump to the platform. Oh, and Light run up reverse up tilt.
Taking a bit more damage in the process. Lima may have his part of the deal here. Again, trying to reset the situation, getting back on the ledge here. He doesn't want to do anything with that Fox at all.
No, and it's a very scary prospect to have to deal with. ABKing the other way too, so that as he doesn't have to deal with the special landing lag that Bayo has on her kit on that platform. Trying to find some way past, but Light immediately falls through with a back air. Now has Lima stuck in the corner, but Lima's able to get up and then roll before the grab comes out. So now it's finally his chance to fight, but Light going high with the side B means that he still doesn't get the chance to play the game for a little bit.
Yeah, it was his time to shine a few point way. It wasn't, and look at that shine like a star, baby. You're going up there, and now it's time for your last stock in this situation. Lima still looking for a way to just kind of evaluate, is he going to go for the risky move or not? Every time he decided to pull the trigger, it kind of backfired up to this point. Light again on the chase here, will take a bit more risk here and will be punished accordingly. Lima finally managing to express himself, but that's not enough. 65%, we are still far away from those kill percent. Even enough to do back here will not be enough. And now we have the game sound.
We do have game sound now, and that means we can really get this going as Lima tries pretty desperately to get that first hit to start a combo, looking for landing fair one, looking for an ABK right at Light's head, but none of it has been succeeding until now. Manages to convert it into an up air. No back air, though, to follow, thanks to Light shining and stalling for just a little bit. So now he's back up on stage. He's got his feet underneath him, and he's looking to close this game one out just as strong as he started it.
Oh, there we are, finally finding good confirm here with the back air. Not going to take an airs to try to wrap up even more percent. Is he going to... Okay, trying to get a read on the roll, not going to happen this time around. And again, Light being pretty confident on this one. You could see the patient building up again compared to what we saw during the beginning of the game. Okay, I was talking about patient. He did not care about this. He knows exactly when to pull the trigger to go for the kill. And this is going to be a regrab, right? So obviously he's... All right.
Didn't matter if it was a regrab. We didn't get the chance to regrab because Lima just witch twisted and then got caught by the F smash. So really good positioning by Light and just a really, really unstoppable looking game number one for him. He was never really in any danger. Lima never really got anything started in advantage, was losing the vast majority of the neutral interactions. So Light was just in full control.
In full control indeed. Again, Lima kind of have to find his way into the game and try to keep the pace going in his favor, because right now Light doesn't care at all about what he can offer on the plate. He's going to eat it all.
I'm genuinely curious as to where Lima's planning on taking us, and he does take us right back to small battlefield. I was wondering if maybe the thought process might be a smaller stage with less room for Fox to move or anything like that, but no, it's small battlefield once again. Lima saying it's not the stage's fault that I lost that game. I got to figure out something else to do here.
Yeah, figure something out. Maybe try to reminiscent about what happened at Cirque when he won against him. Try to find what was the game plan at the time, what changed the system, and what he can do to, again, adapt to the situation and get back to the winning phase, I guess.
Well, this is his chance to do it as we kick off game number 1, or game number 2 rather, but potentially Lima's first game to win is what I was trying to say.
Yeah, and look at that again, trying to contest here. The jab will not be enough, unfortunately. And every time you try to go for a landing option, Light is here to greet him with one of his advantage phase.
Yeah, Light doing a really good job of just anti-airing every single time with up tilt, with dash attack, with so many of Fox's different but really, really fast tools. And he's just always positioned himself perfectly so that Lima has no choice but to land on him and without a hitbox to cover. Really smart high fire Fox. It gets him past the vast majority of what Lima had set up on the ledge. Lima's still able to get a slight connection there, but it's so much less than it would have been otherwise.
Yeah, indeed. 56% ain't much, but now you can see Light being a bit trigger happy with that upside, going to get punished. But the tech will be missed here for Lima. He will lose his first stock. Only 82% again. I have a sense of deja vu, my dear Ryan here.
Very similar to how game number 1 went, but Lima now trying to fight back. Gets that Nair, Light techs it, has to go low, but Lima's unable to scoop him with the Witch Twist, so Light gets back up on stage and gets a chance to build a whole lot more extra credit, missing out on the fair because Lima holds down, so Lima gets another shot at this, but Light now at 130, Lima needs to find a way to close this stock.
And you could see him bait the tech in to get the back air going. It didn't happen this time around, and he will miss a kind of very golden opportunity to try to even the odds here.
Every second that Light remains alive on this first stock is just more and more damage, and potentially even another stock coming through for him. If Lima isn't careful, we see him trying to set up these tech chases in the corner. We want this platform situation if we're Light. Really wants this up tilt.
Yeah, definitely at these percent, besides up tilt, I don't see anything connecting. There we are, and we're getting to the point where Light is kind of a bit too cooked, if I may say. You need to serve this place quickly, Lima, otherwise you're going to have issues.
Yeah, take it out of the oven. It's getting a little bit burnt, but Lima, Bayonetta also just kind of forgot her oven mitts at home, so it's hot. It's hard. We don't want to do it.
He's even burning at this point. He's stuck on the ledge again.
Got a re-grab here, but Light doesn't position himself for either a down smash or maybe an F smash. I'm not sure if that hits Bayonetta's ledge hang. Regardless, he's not going to get into position for it, and he might finally be in position to lose this stock. No, he's somehow still kicking.
He's still kicking 170% and still far from dying at this percent. I guess he could go for dash attack indeed. Jab or F-throw would have been enough. Finally evening the odds, stopping the bleeding at 90%. But we can see already how Light is playing with him at this point.
It's kind of just what Light does. He does as he wills. But, hang on, Light, really good defensive DI down. Able to air dodge, get below stage, and then get back to ledge to escape from the blender that Lima had tried to stick him in.
You can see how, again, Light is DIing down every single opportunity he got to try to contest the combos of Lima with his own jabs, and it seems to be working up to this point. Look at that. Again, reading the jump and catching him with a good back air, showing Lima how to do it, I guess.
Yeah, that's definitely just I know you're going to be here in the next, 2 or 3 seconds, and so I'm just going to go there and throw out a kill move. And it works to perfection. Lima now has Light up at 119, so this is prime up tilt bear percent if Lima can manage it. But as the story of this set has been, Light just so dominating in the neutral game that Lima never gets a chance to land these confirms until potentially now. Looking for the falling Nair, looking for a witch time here. Should set up perfectly for a stock, but Light still manages to get the tech.
Yeah, I mean, the down here was perfectly well used by Lima, but the confirm after was kind of lacking because of the angle, I guess. So Light will take a few percent in the process at 150%. Again, the same situation we had on the first stock here for the player from Moist. Lima again kind of on the ropes with here. He just gave full rage to Light in this situation.
I mean, giving full rage to Light doesn't really seem to matter because he'll kill you one way or the other. Lima coming back up on stage, gets hit by the barest late hit of dash attack, and so we repeat the process with Lima just kind of not knowing how to get in on him, and so not being able to approach.
Yeah, I mean, from the moment he arrived on this stage, the riddle that was Light, as in how do I approach him, was given to him, and he still didn't find an answer.
Lima, though, finally finding one answer.
Yeah.
Gets that stock off, and, one Bayonetta combo. very much could do this, especially on a fast faller like Fox, if Light isn't careful, but we both know that his SDI is going to be on point. He's been fighting this character long enough.
Indeed, I mean, it's been already 5 minutes, we are in there. Right. Ooh, avoiding the smash, calling it out with that air dodge, perfectly well done, and finally his time to shine. Yo, this is going to be a good air situation. Yes, you needed that! And Lima, we found a cheeky down air here to even the odds, and you could see the eyebrows rising a bit here.
Lima looks surprised that he hit that even more than we were, but he sets up for it perfectly, and that was what I was kind of trying to hint at. Bayonetta more than capable of yoinking the stock away in that situation, just because Fox doesn't have many tools to get back to stage in a non-linear fashion. So Lima, he puts Light off stage, and then just goes, oh, hi, nice to see you.
So, what were you saying about Game 3 already?
I mean, we were all thinking it.
All right, are we going back to SBF? I didn't check.
I didn't see either, but we'll find out in rather short order. And it is indeed small battlefield once more.
All right, he did manage to find the game here. All right, but that doesn't mean he found the solution to the riddles of that.
No, because
him.
we still have to be honest with each other in that Lima was getting destroyed, especially towards the end of that game. He just so happened to find exactly what he needed, exactly when he needed it. So we're gonna need a little bit more than just cheesing at the very end from Lima, and it looks like Lima has started to find that flow as he's, for the first time I think ever in this set, taken a percent lead.
Don't curse it. But yeah, it's literally like if Lima was in front of his teacher, he did give the good answer without like the justification and everything around it. So now explain yourself. Yo,
Ooh,
okay,
okay.
I like this explanation.
Uses the bullet art. That was almost so good to force Light just low enough that he wouldn't be able to recover, but Firefox barely gets him to the range where Magnet Hands save his life, and so Lima has to find another way to take this stock. The Rapid Jab not quite high enough percent to do it, but he's looking, he's trying to find it, and he's forced to tech instead. And then Light gets right back up in his face and up smashes!
Yeah, this is the kind of double-edged sword you have to face with. If you go for the edge guard and you miss it, well, you just reverse your situation yourself. Congratulations, you outplayed yourself. Now 130% and still counting. Lima will try to contest this one. Yes, exactly, just like before. And he will find a back air to even the odds. So that may be a good solution we have here.
And we see Lima learning from his mistakes immediately upon spawning in. Lima runs off stage and stalls for just a little bit so he doesn't have to deal with Invincible Fox, because I don't want to deal with Invincible Fox either.
Yeah, I do understand him here. All right, are we going to contest this recovery? Nope, we are going to be caught off guard.
I like the idea. He tried for the heel slide to catch Light with a scoop if he went above the ledge.
Oh, okay.
But didn't work out. Light got back up on stage. We go again. Ooh, these heel slides on shield, though, I'm not a huge fan of.
That's maybe a tad too much here for Lima. Going to miss that tech again. 84% and still counting. He will find another sliding one here. Will be punished again by Light. It is not looking good.
See, the scary thing, though, is that the way that Lima won their set at Cirque was with a heel slide up smash.
Really?
As he bat within backwards against Light's up smash. But yeah, that was the final stock of the Cirque set, was Lima heel sliding in when Light wasn't ready, and then killing him off of it.
Well, do you think he will be ready this time around? Because it seems like he will not get caught off guard again.
Yeah, I mean, Light's certainly a player to learn from those mistakes. Like, you only get that on him once before he never gets hit by it again. And so Lima got to find some other ways to kill, as he's doing it just that with the Witch Twist back air. Light at ledge. Lima goes past, overshoots, but he manages to regain stage and then get quick positioning to set up for this F-throw and rinse and repeat.
Oh, wow! Drop back air will be enough here for Lima to again take the lead in that game 3. Seems like he found a solution in the end.
He figured it out. All it took was those 2 games and the definite confidence that boost that came from taking away that game number 2. Like, if Lima had lost that but still came into this game number 3 with the same adaptations, I still don't think it would be looking this good for him.
Indeed, I do agree with you on this one, Last. 40%. Light still keeping his calm, and you can see how he doesn't want to contest the recovery of Lima at all. And he will find a raw back air in neutral like this. Perfectly well done. Even in the odds, only 40%. That's not much. Again, he was bound to take this percent because of the Bayonetta combos. And he does have the tools to try to even things out.
Practically guaranteed, and honestly, given the way that it went during game number 1, getting to a higher percent might be better for Light, because he was living up to 180 and Lima just could not KO him. Light, quick rapid jab for a whole lot of damage in the corner, forcing Lima to come back up on stage. Light, you see how cautious he is of Lima overshooting ledge, but hang on! He did the thing, but it didn't kill. No rage and low percent on Fox means that Light gets one more try at this game number 3.
And you can see how Lima doesn't want to give him that chance at all. Going to ledge again, going to get caught by the get-up attack, but you know what? He doesn't care. Wait, no! Footstool into down air?
Footstool dare's a real thing for Bayonetta, and you'll start seeing a lot more of it soon, I think.
That landing was a bit sus. He will get caught off guard here. 77% can make it back.
Ooh,
going
Light
to try to call out on the F smash, yeah.
Well, he's trying real hard to bait a reaction from Lima. That's what that quick little pivot was for, was he's looking for Lima to prime a reaction to that and then go too early so that he can punish it. Lima, though, not falling for the genius, devious tricks of Light.
Yeah, Nervil still on both sides here. He will be able to call out that dash attack again, and he will try to contest the recovery, but just to bring him back on the stage very nicely.
Well, and see, this is exactly what I'm talking about with now Light being up at 164%. Lima's going to have a real hard time finding this kill, but you know who won't have a hard time? It's Moist's Light. Dash attack, back air, and game number 3 goes his way.
Game number 3 goes his way after a very thoroughful battle between these two players here. Lima did have the victory in his grasp, but he'll have to let it slide this time around. Kind of karma as a circle thing here.
Yeah, it's time is a flat circle, and so too is karma. So what goes around comes around.
You have to do that. Sorry.
But the fact that Light managed to survive that heel slide pickup F smash is literally only because of 2 things. It was 1, Lima didn't quite have enough rage, or Light didn't quite have enough percent. Any slight nudge in either direction of that would mean that game 3 would have gone to Lima, and I know that he's definitely thinking about that right now as we start off game number 4. Same venue we've been the whole time.
Yeah, definitely, and this is looking like the first game here. Light finding the first good advantage here, 56% already, and still counting these dash attacks and update. We saw them before. We didn't see them that much in game 3, right? It seems like they are back on the menu.
Back on the menu for sure, and Light is serving them up hot and ready. Looking for a dash attack here in the corner, but no, instead Light overcommits, and that lets Lima get an ABK from off stage. Not able to get too much more out of it. I would usually expect a lot more, but we might get that lot more right here. Lima has to go high, though, and he's unable to cover Light's route back to stage.
Yeah, I don't know if he wanted to go for this get-up attack, but he's going to get punished accordingly. He will find... Yo! Good reverse with that up air. Not going to be enough, but will calm Lima down for sure.
Light SDI'd, I think, down and away, or straight down, like his life depended on it to get out of that twist and then get that up air.
He's been doing this for the past few interactions.
Oh, he gets shielded out in time!
Alas, he was not positioned well enough to go for the air smash here, and he's going to get punished for it for sure. 98%. He does have a few combos that could either kill here, but he will have to approach Light to do so.
Yeah, and approaching Light in this situation when he's found his footing, especially under a platform, becomes so much more difficult for Bayonetta. But actually, maybe it's really easy. Maybe it's in fact like a baby could do it, I guess.
Last, we were just casters at this point. I have to remind you. I mean, yeah, 2 slides into a back air.
Double heel slide bear is so funny. And it's literally just because Fox is a fast faller. All the heel slide stuff that Lima's doing in this matchup, so like the heel slide F smash, the heel slide up smash from Cirque, that's only on Fox pretty much.
I guess because of fast fall, right?
Exactly.
All right, 50% ahead, but that's not much again for Light. And you can see how Lima starts to play his own game here. Want to approach me, or how do we do it?
Well, dash attack is going to get that first hit for Light, but Lima able to air dodge up to that platform and then get to safety. He's doing the little dance off stage for a little bit to calm his mind and try and slow Light down. A heel slide and up tilt, but no up smash. Okay, that would have been a crazy way to end second stock.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been enough to get a kill, I think. Look at that, a good edge guard by Lima here, trying to go for the kill with that. Will be enough. And just like that, the situation that was even between the 2 players is finally going into Lima's favor, but like with a huge margin this time around.
Who tries to get that setup there? I think Light was looking for turnaround up tilt potentially.
Hi.
Oh, but Lima's doing Lima things. Up you go. 53% in the blink of an eye. Tries for the landing nair, but gets the wrong angle at it, so gets caught up in the Firefox.
He did put 53% in the process, so he can't complain that much. Alright, I may have talked a bit too early here. Good back here by the Light. Will try again to even the odds, but you're not out of roots yet. Oh!
Ooh. It was a decent shot there, but not sure I necessarily agree with it, though he didn't get punished too heavily. Now we're back on stage. Lima in the left side corner, rolls through that grab.
And go for his own jab.
Wow, neither one of them able to get a hit here. Just such careful, patient play. Light gets the first blood, but is unable to draw much more than a cut.
Yeah, indeed, only 24%. You can see how Lima kind of conditioned Light to go for his shield at this point. All right, trying to go for the up, not going to connect this time around. Tech in.
Oh!
Get punished, and right, you're just going to let Light unroll his advantage on you.
Light actually getting a little bit lucky there that he went high while Lima went low, because Lima popped that witch time so quickly, then gave Light a free nair! And speaking of nair, he connects it into an up smash to end the set, 3-1.